What's up guys, this is Alex Rossi, and here are 7 of my favorite things that I came up with in 24 hours. Item number 1 is my general aviation headset. I don't fly a jet, so I kind of have to have a headset and goggles, no I'm kidding. But I do have to have a headset to talk to ATC, other airplanes. These are cool, they're noise canceling obviously. They've got Bluetooth capabilities, so on like long cross-country flights, you can listen to music. You can talk to other passengers, so all the passengers in the plane also wear headsets, so there's an intercom system built in. So yeah, these are something that I use on a weekly basis, so pretty important to fly in an airplane. Here is my Hyperice X. So this is pretty cool. So I had knee surgery in 2014. Not major, but still they cut me open. And this actually cools to 32 degrees and gets as hot as 117 degrees. So it kind of wraps around your knee, and you can do contrast therapy on yourself while you're watching television or working or doing whatever, and you don't have to deal with hot and cold baths and stuff like that. So this is pretty cool. Use it pretty much every day. Bourbon. So over COVID, I got into a new hobby, and that was collecting bourbon. And so now I have over 200 bottles, which is incredibly excessive. And it became kind of like an addiction to go hunt in various cities that we go to. So whenever we go to a race, I'd drive to these random liquor stores and see if they had any bottles on the shelves that kind of were rare or would complete a collection. Kind of like coins, but you can drink it. So this is something that is good because you can celebrate with it or you can commiserate with it. And yeah, this is a cool bottle. It looks nice. 16-year-old Fitzgerald. So there you go. Because I drink bourbon sometimes, you got to counterbalance that. So running shoes, I use these as like running shoes, training shoes, but also shoes to wear every day. Like these are the pretty much one pair of shoes that I've owned, not this exact pair, but this brand and style of shoe for the past 4 years. So it's kind of my go-to, and you can just throw it in a backpack, throw it in a gym bag, throw it in your suitcase, and super versatile, can use it anywhere, but especially to balance out the other lifestyle choices that you may be making over the weekend. There are some things in life that are pretty critical, and time is one of them. So my Tag Heuer watch, you need it to A, keep track of being on time, but B, you can use it to time race cars. Fortunately, IndyCars are a little bit more technologically advanced. We don't have to use stopwatches anymore, but every watch that I own has a chronograph on it. Just because you never know. You never know when you're gonna have to compete with someone, either in a go-kart, in a foot race, in an eating competition. You gotta have a stopwatch on you. And candy. This is not my favorite candy by any means, but I was pretty rushed this morning to get everything together. This is the only box of candy I have in my house. It's actually probably my least favorite candy, hence why it was still in my house. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Like I'll eat a bag or box of candy every week, which is strange for some people, but hey, everyone has their vices. Juji fruits, which a lot of people haven't even heard of, is my favorite candy, and red vines are much better than Twizzlers. So we can debate that for the year if you disagree. And this is actually not one of my favorite things, but 4 years ago, James Hinchcliffe and I started a podcast called Off Track with Hinch and Rossi. And for some reason, it's had some very moderate form of success in the IndyCar community. And people, I think, really enjoy the ability to kind of get to know us as people. You know, so much of the time that we spend at a racetrack is focused on the performance side of things and on the business side of things and just showing up to do a job. You know, the racetrack's our place of work. So people don't really get to know who you are as a person. They just know you as the race car driver. So this has been a good gateway for us to kind of you know, share things that we care about, kind of showcase our personalities, and also just talk about racing in general. So if you like podcasts, you can listen to it. If you don't, you should still listen to it. And yeah, you can find it wherever you listen to podcasts. It's also on Sirius XM. And I use this mic right here to share all my views and opinions. And those are my favorite things. Thanks, guys.